How's it going, guys? Welcome to the TwoPennyGames Piggy Bank, your favorite casual gaming podcast with my casual gaming buds. Don't worry, I reached off screen to scratch my leg, but you couldn't tell because my hands are below the camera. This, of course, is our casual gaming podcast that we record live on twitch.tv/2pennygames every Monday afternoon Central Time. If you can't catch us live on Twitch, you can catch us over on youtube.com/@2pennygames every Saturday morning, 8 a.m. Central. Of course, I'm not just here by myself, just solo cameraing it. I'm just not just talking by myself. I'm here with two of my best friends in the whole gosh dang world. One of them being Mr. Tavin Bothel,
What's poppin', players? How are we doing today?
and the other one we have Connor Elliott.
Yep, that's me. You can move on from me. I'm not important. I'm not important.
I mean,
you can
say that again. You could totally say that again. Fucking piece of shit.
I know
He's
it's
the other one, ladies and gentlemen.
I've been chosen second to be introduced about 4 or 5 times in a row. Why do I even bother? I should just sit here, drink my Coke, and just sit in silence. No other reason to talk or be here at all.
Well, don't sit in silence. It's a podcast. You're supposed to talk.
I did go and take a sip right as he took a sip, and I'm like, oh wait, that means nobody can talk. There we go, gentlemen.
Wait. I feel like there's some preamble.
How are we doing today?
Are we missing some preamble? There's some preamble missing.
Nah, Phil usually gets it all in the front.
I feel like there's missing.
I get all in the front, and then I do like a secondary preamble before we get into what we're playing and such.
I guess that's what I was expecting to happen.
A1's in the chat says you're first in his book.
Oh, thank you, A1.
Oh,
I know your real
What's
name.
up, Anthony? We were just talking about you at Friday Night Magic.
You doxed him.
Talking
I didn't
about
dox
you.
him.
No, he they named the person in the Twitch chat. They
Anthony.
know his name.
His name's Anthony.
All right.
Yes, that's doxing. The equivalent of it.
It's not doxing. I'm not saying where he lives.
Well, not in this day and age. You have those, what do they call them? The geo hackers? The geo guys? What are they called? The ones who just, can find locations. Geocachers? I guess that's what they're called. Where you can just find some random location. And that same skill can be used to find people like Anthony. And now they know. Gave the tools of the enemy to him.
Gentlemen,
What were you going to say?
it is of my belief. We forgot to put the dog up. It is of my belief. Oh God, here she comes.
Yeah, she'll be fine.
Resident Evil is harder than From Software games.
Oh, that's the take.
This is my take here. Now,
What the hell?
before we immediately shoot it down, I wanna explain myself a little bit. All right, I think it's what do you define as difficulty? What does it mean to be hard? Well, pause. But what does it mean to be a difficult video game? And I think both of these games are punishing, especially when Resident Evil is in the more survival horror roots of it. Like it's definitively less difficult when you're doing the action-y side of Resident Evil, right? To me, a From Software game is like hammering nails, right? The first time you hammer a nail, you're gonna fuck it up. The nail's gonna bend. It's not gonna go in straight. You're gonna miss and hit your thumb and go, ah, fuck, god damn it, But eventually, with some practice, bam, 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 knocking them in, no problem. All of them straight, all of them where you intend them to go. Less times hitting your thumb, right? Whereas like a Resident Evil is difficult through context. You know what I mean? So like it's me having to make a choice and commit to that choice. This is why I defend the ink ribbon save system, because it forces you to commit to choices. And you can't save scum and get your way out of it. You know what I'm saying? Whereas like, what does a pause button do? You know what I'm saying? But I'm not trying to get into that. What I'm trying to say is like, it is more difficult. I feel more anxiety. I feel like it is harder to make choices in Resident Evil of, all right, do I carry this amount of bullets with me? Do I bring an extra health item? And then when I'm in the thick of it and I miss shots and I go, fuck, I just missed 3, 4, 5 shots and now I don't have as many. How am I going to be prepared for whatever's ahead of me that I don't know? You know what I'm saying? Whereas like in a From Software game, it's like, all right, there's going to be 4 or 5 enemies. Maybe they'll kill me because I've never faced them before. That's just me hammering my thumb, But eventually it's just going to be bah, 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 and I'm working my way through it. Does that make sense?
It does. It does. Now, 2 things to this.
I see what you're saying. I just don't know. I still don't know if I agree with the overall
And
thesis.
to give context to that, Phil, see, we'll talk about it a little bit here in a second, but both me and Tavin completed Resident Evil 9 Requiem, right? And Tavin beat it before me, so he sat in on some of the stuff I was doing, and I did parts that seemingly I was able to get through smoother than Tavin did. Now,
Right, but there were times where it's the other way around.
That's true. That's true.
That's just video games.
That is true. That is true. But the thing about, because this is all off the back of Resident Evil, we can go to any other one. You have difficult moments, but it's not one that usually results in death. It's one of those things where the death spiral never gets so deep that you're usually dying a lot. And by that same substance, though, the difficulty of FromSoft games is played up more than it actually is in effect.
There's definitely some propaganda with the FromSoft.
There is, and now you're getting to the part of the
sure.
games that are actually like the difficulty really becomes universal, more so. I mean, like for example,
there's literally a Dark Souls prepare to die edition.
There is,
right? Like
that's how it garnered.
But
its
I also
reputation.
don't think dying in a From Software game is that punishing.
But it's inevitable.
Yeah,
like you will.
It's part of it. The death loop is part of the gameplay loop.
Yeah.
Like you're meant to die.
But
so then dying isn't failure.
No, it's not. That's why it expects you to die.
But dying in a Resident Evil is failure.
It is, but even that's again the standard I'm kind of putting up against, where I don't really die in Resident Evil games. Like some bosses get me, moments get me, but compare that to like the Souls games, I just still die more often. Now, as you mentioned before, a lot of it is, you get fucked up running into an encounter you hadn't experienced before, and then you can go back and hammer that nail perfectly. That's part of what I think relies on the difficulty of FromSoft, is that the first time, it'll get you. And it's all about that first time. Yeah. And when you go through the game again, you're just not going to die as much because you know what to expect.
Well, you've been hammering more nails.
Yes.
You're really good at hammering nails at that point. You know what I'm saying? But I don't believe that a Resident Evil works the same way.
It doesn't. But it's...
I'm gonna use a from my own personal experience with both of these franchises.
And sucking at both of them.
I look at the shut up. I look at the spot in Demon Souls where it's that cliffside. Excuse me. I have like a frog in my throat. That cliffside with the manta rays, the flying manta rays, and then you go into that big room. There's all those ghosts. There's the guys that like shoot fucking beams at you. There's the ones that'll come up behind you and stab you. I look at that and how many of the souls I ended up losing to that one little like run back, that one little run forward. To those who don't know what I'm talking about, it's the run up to the it's like the fallen hero soul in Demon Souls. Like it's got like the mat, like the one that's like had the blindfold on, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I also look at my experience with the Resident Evil 2 remake, the Resident Evil 3 remake. I was not dying and losing so much like of my overall, I guess, game progress nearly as much in those games as I have lost all that potential level up in Demon Souls or like any. I mean,
against that
like
one
a
moment,
Dark Souls 2 or
against that one, like that's a poorly designed moment. Like the level design sucks, the enemy placement sucks, the number of enemies sucks. Like that is poor direction on part of the creator in that point. You know what I'm saying? And again, I don't see dying in From Software as failure. That's not lost progress. That's you learning how to hammer a nail better.
But I think that does get counteracted with the loss of souls, which is why that whole system is in place.
Yes.
I mean, the moment that first happens...
But you can always get them back.
Oh, you inevitably are.
But like, if I burn all my pistol ammo...
Unless you're playing Dark Souls 2.
If I burn all my pistol ammo, that's going to affect the rest of my game.
Sure, and I have seen some people having that problem. Like, I seen a couple of comments in the basement segment of Resident Evil Requiem. People get, like, locked out of the game. And, like,
people getting soft locked?
I've seen that multiple times.
In
like,
the basement?
I've seen basement. I've seen other parts of the game. Like, some people...
the part of the game you have to shoot the least?
Yeah, I know. And
what the fuck?
I don't get it either. But that's my point, is it all goes back to the classic case of skill issue. Some people, like legitimately, they're not even joking. I think, especially being a FromSoft player, FromSoft games aren't as difficult for me anymore because I'm so used to the formula. Bloodborne, playing it for this month for the game club we do, I've found myself, particularly to one boss, dying way more than I would expect it to, which is a cool thing about Bloodborne. Wait for the review on that. But those moments are few and far between. Most of the time, I'm acclimated to what a FromSoft game is, and I can get through pretty well enough without dying a bunch. That happened a lot in Elden Ring, where I went large swaths of time almost dying, but never really dying. Certainly never really losing large amounts of souls.
I mean, I think part of that might just be, I mean, sure, game knowledge is important.
Yeah.
Right? And just knowing the ethos of a From Software game, the more you know it, the better you're getting, right? So Phil and I are, depending on how you count it, 4 or 5 games deep.
Yeah.
And so I'm having an easier time with Bloodborne than I've had with the other ones that we've played up to this point, personally.
Yeah.
But I
think
also
purely
think
just because this one's better designed than the other ones.
that's exactly where I was going. Is the design is more complete here than it has been in the past. You know,
It has,
like my jaw will drop if there's a Lost Izalith level thing here, or if there's a cliffside moment in Bloodborne, my jaw will drop.
The closest
Like a
thing to
manta
that
rays.
is some boss runs can be kind of egregious, but they're not hard. They just can be kind of long.
Yeah.
But other than that, no. Yeah, there's not really moments like that. This is where FromSoft really comes into being FromSoft as people know it. But to get back to what you were saying, yeah, the difficulty is blown up. Resident Evil being harder, I think it really just depends on the player. Because, for example, even with my experience, I'm having a more difficult time in Bloodborne this time around than I had with all of Resident Evil Requiem. Because even when I would run up against a hard problem, it would usually just be a moment in time. I get past it, and then I go through the rest of the game. And you playing me, you saw I had that blood injection mechanic filled all the way through. So supplies, I was constantly full up on things.
You did have a lot.
I
don't know how you had so much. That shocked me.
Yeah, I was doing very well for myself, and the entire time I was like, well, I always felt scared of the creepy crawlies that are in Resident Evil, but not of the death or losing progress or locking myself out of completing the game. I never worried about that. But you had told me last night that I would see your point. I actually do see your point because some people, even ones that aren't acclimated like me to FromSoft, can have a super easy time with those games because they just get them.
Right.
But then Resident Evil comes along, and because they suck at inventory management, that's one area that just can't do anything.
Oh, the player sucks at inventory
the player
management.
sucks at it.
Okay.
Not used to that.
Have you guys seen any of the DSP Resident Evil Requiem?
Yes.
Clips?
In fact, there's a moment in that game.
That guy plays it up for the camera, right?
No,
because he's been doing this for like 15 years.
No, that's the worst part about it is that it's genuine.
Because I remember, because he first hit my radar late 2010s, like 2008 maybe, with him playing through the old Metal Gear Solids.
Yeah.
And I was like back then I was like, oh, he's so terrible. But like he's got to be playing it up for the kid. There's no way.
The problem why that's probably not true is insight into his personal life. He's a wreck, right? What was the whole thing that happened? He had a wife who was like a prostitute at first, or he was paid to be his wife or pretend to be his girlfriend or something like that.
Oh my god.
I hadn't heard about that part. It was more like he was engaged to this one girl that like none of his community liked because she was like super annoying.
That did happen, yeah.
And then I don't know anything about the whole prostitute thing. I never heard about that.
Well, I don't necessarily say prostitute. I think it was someone he paid to like be his girlfriend, or I think that had something to do with his debts because he also came into a lot of debt. And
you know what? I think I did hear about that part. Yeah.
It's been a while since I've read up on the lore of DSP, but
I know there was one part when he was running through all that financial trouble. He was dropping so much money on like microtransactions for this like WWE mobile game.
See, just things like that kind of give you the idea of, no, DSP's character is just like that. And the only reason he's not in crippling debt is because some bullshit like process went through wrong and he basically got his debt cleared or some bullshit like that. And he was facing insurmountable odds. And
I hadn't heard about that.
And again, I might be just outdated on my knowledge of DSP, but I actually used that segment, one of those segments you were talking about, where a character's chasing you and you're in an elevator shaft. And I immediately know what to do.
I saw this clip. I saw this clip. Yeah.
The sole reason why I immediately knew to look towards the door to get out was I remember people clowning on him for dying in that segment.
Yeah.
And someone saying, like, she tells you to leave when you didn't leave. I'm like, oh, I guess I leave then. And
I was going to say, she literally says, we got to get out of here or something like that. Or I got to get out of here.
And I never got to that
I mean,
part,
like, maybe it's just because I've played so much Resident Evil, but, like, you get the vibes. Eventually, you're like, all right, this is clearly a chase segment. I'm going to run. Like, I'm not going to try and, like, hide or anything. I'm just going to run. And then it's like, there's other moments where it's like, okay, clearly this is not a run-through, like, you got to be stealthy in this segment or this, that, and the third. Because, like that elevator moment's a great moment where, like, a lot of players, and I believe even you do look up to see the threat. I didn't even do that. I was like, all right, I know what's going on here, just because I was like, this is a Resident Evil game. Yeah, this is the point where I open the doors and run.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't know. It's weird. It's funny, but I guess if I was wrong in that moment, I would have died. I just don't like. I guess to finish it off, like games that make you make choices and commit to choices, I think are more difficult than games that just beat you up a lot. Because like eventually, like you're just gonna stop beating me up, and so it's just like it's not difficult. It's just the amount of time. Like how much time is it gonna take me? You know, and
Yeah.
Want to see how you feel about
It was also
going forward?
funny. No, it was also funny in that moment from the DSP clip where like when he ended up dying, because obviously that's a script. It's like if you don't run away, you're going to die there. It like did flash like the tooltip for like after he died. It was like, oh, if you're having trouble, use the Requiem or something like that.
no.
And then he's like, he was like, oh really? Because I didn't use the Requiem, I have to go all the way back over, all because I was supposed to use the Requiem. What the fuck?
Yeah, yes, DSP. That's your problem. You didn't use the Requiem.
Great gun.
Yeah.
It's
Instead
oh,
of
I
just
love it.
fucking running away.
Such a good gun.
I didn't even realize that just scared her away. And I was like, this game's that's kind of one of the moments I was like, what?
It scares her away.
Yeah, she runs away when you shoot her in like the head at least.
Oh really?
Yeah,
I know you like because like you stun her with it.
yeah,
Like she'll get stunned for a little bit, but I didn't know she would just like dip.
yeah. When I shot her, she ran away, and then I saw people online having.
To be
that same
fair,
effect.
like as I was playing with Grace, I fired the Requiem like once before that boss fight, and then I fired that a lot in the boss fight, but like during the main game, I didn't really fire it at all.
No, you no reason to.
You know, I think back to like, you know, with power weapons like that, and just how me and you, Tavin, are very alike in that when we have something so strong like that, we barely ever use it.
Right.
You know? And but then like by the end of the game, we'll just have so much left over that we just didn't even use, like so much ammunition for that thing left over.
Requiem, Resident Evil Requiem, that is. I specifically, I was like, I'm always good. Like, let me just use the bullets. I'll be fine.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it'll work out. And it did.
Whatever's convenient.
I wasted my one Requiem bullet on like fucking some zombie that did not need to be Requiemed, but you know,
Just do it against the singers.
It is what it is. I should have saved it
I
for
just
one of
think
those
of-
singers. Those singers are bitches.
Yeah.
I think of like two moments, and it's one of them is me, and the other one is you remember from Achievement Hunter Gavin Free and his like whole philosophy on like power weapons and stuff like that, where like as soon as he gets it, he just uses it, and then just that's it.
Yeah. I think
but-
in most games that like functions fine. In survival horror games, it's a little more like, all right, you want to at least use it on something that like makes sense.
And then the one that I think of for me is whenever you and I were playing, I think it was it 2 remake or 3 remake that I like. I think it must have been 2 remake because I had so much extra like grenade launcher, rocket launcher ammo that I just used it all on the tyrant fight at the end.
Nice.
It's satisfying to do that. Just unload all your your munitions, as they call them. That's military term.
Well, because I had like hella pistol ammo and like shotgun ammo, and I just had a shit ton.
It's end games. Who gives a shit?
Because I kept, you in that one you could like just keep crafting it too. So
This one's not different. You keep crafting as long as you got blood.
You can keep crafting if you get the upgrade.
It's a
If you don't get the upgrade, good luck.
pain in the ass.
Which I didn't. It was fun. Somehow, I mean, I guess I don't really want to get into it, but man, Resident Evil 2 Remake is so fucking peak. Like,
it's quite good.
it's so fucking good. The way the zombie AI works in that, I don't understand how we've not been able to replicate that. You know, like, because I mean, you said it early on in your Requiem playthrough of like, these zombies just kind of fucking grab you a lot, don't they?
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, like if they want you, they're gonna get you. And like 2, like it was so much easier to dial in on how they worked and how they functioned to the point of like oh, like I know how to manipulate this AI now and move around it and like train them in the way that I want to. Whereas in Requiem, it was a little more like, hey man, just back up as much as you can. There is no snaking around them.
Yeah, you got to deal with them.
I was gonna say it takes a minute, but like once you get it in 2 remake, you can be like, oh, I need to be this far away in order to sneak by to the right or to the left, or you know,
or even like if they lunge at me at this point in the lunge animation, if I make a hard cut left, then I'll be fine. You know, and that's just not the case in Requiem. You're gonna get bit.
Yeah. It's more stealthy. A lot more
Well,
getting around.
I know we
Yeah,
kind of talked a little bit about what we've been playing with you guys in Requiem, but I'll do the rest of my spiel here. Of course, this is our casual gaming podcast where we come together and we talk about our weekend games, what we've been playing, what we hope to be playing throughout the week. We talk about we play mini games here. We talk about stuff coming out later the week sometimes, and we have like little discussion topics. Just have a general good time shooting the shit about video games.
Okay.
I know you guys are probably going to talk about how you've been playing Requiem more if you want to. Me myself, I haven't really been playing that much. All I really played is our monthly game Bloodborne. I really wanted to dive into Pokemon Pokopia, which is the new Switch game that just came out, where it's like a Pokemon, Animal Crossing, Minecraft type of deal.
It looks
So,
amazing.
I'll probably play some of that. I'll probably play some of that and then have something to say about it next week.
Is that already out? Is it coming out now? Like soon?
It's out now.
Oh, yeah, it's been
shit.
out. It's been out.
dropped. Oh fuck.
Yeah, it's been out for several days now.
Came out 3 days ago.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was just announced. Damn.
No. Oh no, it
Just
was
announced?
announced like
Yeah.
forever ago.
I feel like I would have
It's
seen
literally
more on.
it's literally had scores.
Yeah, I don't. We had a conversation last week about how it did on OpenCritic.
Wait. What game again?
Pokemon Pokopia.
Pokemon Pokopia.
I confused it with the new one that just got shown today. I was like,
Okay,
huh?
okay.
That's
okay.
out.
He's talking Winds and Waves.
What
All
was
right.
it? No. What's the one, Phil? That
wasn't
the
shown
copy?
today.
The Power World copy.
Oh no, Pikmon. You talking about
Pikmon,
Pikmon?
yes.
Oh,
No.
okay.
Yeah, I was like, huh? I was like, oh,
Why?
yes.
I don't give a shit about Pikmon.
Oh, you will. You cared about Power World, didn't you?
No, not. I mean, it was yes and no. We played it for like 1 week. Me and Tavin.
We had 2-3 play sessions.
Yeah, I know you didn't play a lot. Fake fans, fake Power Word fans, fake pallers as they call themselves.
Sure.
Hours.
Yeah, whatever.
Do you guys have anything else you wanted to talk about? I've been playing.
No.
I really just been playing Bloodborne. So.
The difficulty thing was the what we've been playing segment. So I don't.
Real quick, Resident Evil, right?
Sure.
Okay.
There's a segment where you have to deal with some gunfire from some people,
Yeah.
right? And it's difficult. That's probably one of the more harder parts of the game. Shut up. I didn't know, Tavin. There was a liquor in a tank.
Yeah.
In that area.
Yeah.
You could do that when you're up on the
I found
catwalk.
I found the tank after I killed everybody, and I went, oh,
Very useful.
because there's even a tooltip of
Liquor?
like, hey, if you shoot
Oh,
the
of course
red,
they're there.
I hardly know her.
if you shoot the red tank, like the monster will come out and distract them. And then I was like, I never found the tank until after the fight, and then I was like, oh, that would have been interesting. So I've seen a lot of clips of people using that.
That and the sick zombie, the loud zombie. I'm sorry, he's like angry at noise. Have you seen a lot of clips of him? Because apparently he's in that one room and he like barges in if you make some kind of noise. He's got the what do you call it? The blood bag on the IV.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, apparently that guy can just kill like anybody.
Yeah.
There's videos of him killing the chef, the fat zombie in the hallway.
He'll kill the
yeah,
chef.
on like insanity at least, and like or that's what I think the person was
How do
planning
you
on.
even get him? Because he's in the other wing. How do you even get him there?
Keep shooting him. Keep bothering him.
He'll chase you. Wait, he'll chase you through the main
I imagine.
foyer.
I imagine so. Well, I don't know. No, because I think you can get there without that. Because I think it's on the same wing he's in. No, this is a different guy than the guy. He's on like the second floor. This one that I'm talking about.
Oh, is he? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't remember this one then. I only remember the one in the other wing.
I literally never fought him because I made noise. He was coming in. I had gotten everything in that area, and I just left.
Yeah, there's the one of the maid zombies is in that room with him, and I got him to kill her for me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So there's a trophy for having a
Zombie hit another
zombie or having an enemy attack another enemy or
Yeah.
something like that.
I got
So,
that by accident.
Yeah, so I got that one, and then there's another trophy for hitting 3 enemies with 1 Requiem shot. I got that on insanity mode, but like through that first Leon segment in the streets when hell is breaking loose and so forth. That I was like, oh hell yeah!
I think I did that same thing by accident.
So yeah, good game,
Great game.
good game.
One of the best.
The one that you put the organs into, and he wakes
Yeah.
up, bleeds out.
Oh, he does.
Yes,
He's got a
so
hole in
you
his
could
chest, I
you
guess.
could just keep backing up, and he'll like face plant like as soon as he gets out of that room.
I wonder what other little tricks and tips are in that game. I know there's that
There's a lot.
puzzle.
There's a lot. I've seen a lot of skips so far, but legitimate skips. So like, early in the game when you first meet the girl, you have to push that cart and then climb on it to get to the screwdriver. You can basically like as soon as you meet her am I as staticky as I think I am?
You just started turning it.
It sounds like it to me.
That sucks.
I'm guessing what Tavin might be talking about while he's fixing that is you can move this cart that's supposed to trigger an event, a chase basically, or at least an interaction, and you can move it without causing that problem. I don't know if that's what you're referring to.
I was gonna say I think I saw a clip of somebody moving this cart and then it knocks like a clipboard over and like it makes a bunch of noise.
Testing. Okay, yeah, that is basically what happens. So like instead, when you first meet the girl, you're supposed to turn around, run away, go to one of the light rooms or whatever.
Yeah,
But you can just like dip into like a little corner and then wait for the girl to hit a certain point, and then you run right past her. And then if you hide in the dark, she'll come in the room and just like hit the cart into the position it needs to be for you immediately. So like you can like it literally cuts
funny.
like 5 minutes out of the time.
Damn, that's pretty good.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
Resident Evil's great.
What was I gonna say? So I almost did start Resident Evil, but I left it up to a coin flip, and I told Ash to flip a coin and make it up. It would be, I think it was heads Resident Evil, tails Bloodborne for me to start Bloodborne, and then Bloodborne ended up winning.
God spoke. It's a godly game. That's true. Not even being.
I mean, Bloodborne's gonna take so much more time, and we're on a time limit, so
we are. That is true. Take it. You can take it easy with Requiem. You'll play it.
Take it easy with Requiem.
I will. I will say by the end of this year, I will have played Resident Evil Requiem.
It's highly recommended. It'll be one of the best games of the
100%.
year. I will put my foot down on that right now.
It's one of those things of like Phil's gonna like enjoy the first half, but not love the first half. He's gonna love that second half.
It's a good second half.
I'm gonna. I'll say right now, I would be shocked if it does not make my top 10 for the year. I would be genuinely shocked.
Maybe you get too scared and you'll run away.
I'll be shocked if it's not in everybody's top
5. Kind of hard to not.
I'm trying to justify a 3, but one of you fuckers is gonna put it at a 4.
Oh, shut up.
I know.
No, you just like top 3. It has to be top 3. I know everything else is gonna come out this year. Still one of the best games.
There's a pretty decent chance. There's a pretty decent chance that it ends up in my top 5 if I really like it. You know.
It's a big chance it ends up in my top 3, but I'm not so pigeonholed into my beliefs on how good games in the year are going to be, like Tavin does.
I believe right now I only have one game. On my,
I just look.
Only one.
I just look down the barrel and I'm like, I just don't see. I mean, I could be wrong, but I don't see a game that makes me go, yeah, clearly that's better than Resident Evil.
Crimson Desert.
We'll see.
You know,
I mean, so what? I don't believe Wolverine is going to be better than Resident Evil.
No.
I don't. GTA 6 might be, but I don't believe
I doubt it.
The three of us will hold it higher.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Phil, but that's one spot.
I mean, if it comes out, it's going to be in my top 3 for sure.
Saros has a chance for me, but I think only me to.
Oh, I see.
Well, I don't know. I could see y'all liking
on.
that more.
Come on.
Yeah, you're talking to Phil here.
But I mean, like, I'm immediately starting to run out of titles of like that are even in contention. Fire Emblem, maybe, but
Fire Emblem.
That's a bit of a coin flip.
In a way, I mean, when you look at their success rate over the years, it's pretty good overall.
Oh no! I believe that this one will be one of them ones. You know, not like Engage, but we'll see.
Engage was still fun, for the record.
It was. Just it was more for fans who had played it for a long time. To a degree.
That game sucked.
It didn't suck. Look at you.
Shut up.
He's being what's the word?
You're being
inflammatory.
You're being so fucking just
that was
literally.
A good word, Connor. That was a good word. That was what I was doing.
You're blowing out. You're blowing out the hate for that game.
I'll blow you out.
That game was fun.
You set him up, and he just
you wish in your dreams.
Yeah, you never get it.
Well, without any further ado, let's go ahead and hop into our first mini game this week, which I'm taking one from Tavin this week. I'm doing a guessing scale for you boys.
Take is steal, you mean?
Of course, is a game where, you know, it's kind of like hot and cold, but for video game stuff where I'll think of something and then you guys will video game related. It could be an item, it could be a weapon, it could be a character, maybe just the game itself. And then you guys will go back and forth and tell me what you guys, guess it is, and I'll give you a number from 1 to 100. 100 being the item, and then 1 being furthest from the item you could be. Everyone understand? Everyone get it?
It's easy. I'm very excited for this because
right,
I'm always on the other side, and I always go, "You guys don't do yourselves any favors." Like,
we'll see if you do.
And then let's go. I got my first one, so let's start with Tavin. Tavin, since it's your first time playing the game, we'll start with you.
PlayStation.
I'm gonna give that a 1.
Oh wow,
1.
Oh wow.
Oh, well, then it's obviously the counter. I say Xbox.
Connor, I'm gonna give that a 1.
Oh, well,
Nintendo.
1.
Tavin, I'm gonna give that one a 50.
Better direction. It's a better direction, Connor, but not as good as I maybe wanted it to be. So now it's a do you try for different publishers or do you zero in and try and get closer to Nintendo? You know what I mean?
I guess I'll be kind of broad. Handheld devices.
See, this is the
70.
oh, okay.
Yeah, shut up. What are you? Be quiet.
I was about to say these are the things that you do to like get yourself hurt.
Or the opposite.
Okay.
Because I was thinking Nintendo.
All right, well,
they
I
have
like
a lot
that.
of handheld.
I like
like,
that.
stuff.
So let me go the DS.
75.
75, he says. 75.
The Wii U. Doesn't it have a handheld element?
A handheld element, yes, but that's a home console. You literally couldn't take it into the other room.
Well, the next one's
I
Switch.
I'm not entirely sure. So I'm gonna give that one a 50.
Are you aware that Nintendo has the most handheld consoles of any other?
That is true. That is true.
Console
But hey,
manufacturer?
see, once you become too pigeonholed into just that, rather than an element,
You
'cause
said
it's only
Wii U.
70%. Yeah, he has a handheld element
Yeah.
to it.
For
That's
the
all part of
record, for the record, I'm giving Wii U the same that I gave Nintendo generally. So
Mhm.
50.
3DS.
What did I said for DS 70 or
75.
75, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm gonna also say 75.
I don't think it's the console.
I don't think so either. But Nintendo Switch.
75.
Fire Emblem.
10.
Not Fire Emblem. It's another like Nintendo
That's from. No.
like franchise that's been on handhelds is where I'm at right now. But I might need to abandon it.
Yoshi's Island. Is that what it's called? Is that the baby game?
It is, Connor, but it has
15?
nothing to do with what I just said. So it
15?
feels like you just went left. What did he say?
15.
15.
It was a SNES game, I think.
No,
It
it
went
was on
from
the
10
DS.
to 15.
I remember it was played on the DS. My brother
Probably had a port.
Mm. Where from here?
I'm just going to shoot outside of Nintendo real quick just to see where we are. Steam Deck.
75.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You're not that don't follow that thread. Don't follow that thread.
You
But
said
75.
don't follow that thread. Okay. I don't think it's so much Nintendo anymore. Like,
Sakurai.
You glean whatever you think that you want from that. I literally said don't follow that thread. Sakurai?
Yes.
Fucking
He's frozen. Oh, there he is.
60.
60. huh?
60. Sakurai?
Nintendo related, you know. He's done
Yeah.
Nintendo stuff. Handheld. I'm still in the handhelds. The space. Tavin. Just say it. Oh no, you did say PlayStation. 1%. So
No, yeah. The PlayStation would have been much higher.
I was gonna say,
But
PlayStation. Oh, I see. What's a very associated handheld game from Nintendo? Like Kid Icarus? No, that's like most notably on the DS.
not
the biggest
really
title.
not really a thing.
There was one Kid Icarus game that was handheld.
And it's the biggest Kid Icarus game.
There was a Wii U title, wasn't
Wii U.
there?
I guess.
I don't think so. I think that one sucked though.
I don't
if
think
it was.
so.
Didn't
Kid Icarus? I don't
Kid
think
Icarus
so.
get a
Are you thinking
get
of
a-
Kid Icarus Uprising? Because that was
That's the DS.
3DS.
Oh, okay.
That's the game I'm
I
talking
thought they
about.
got
Kid
I thought
Icarus
they got a
Uprising was
console
3DS.
game after Brawl.
Fun fact, also developed by Sakurai. So
Yeah. He just be doing shit.
He does.
Kid Icarus. Yep. Where's the Switch NSO for Kid Icarus Uprising, please?
Yeah, people were. I know some people were asking for
See,
that.
now I'm wondering if it's like I'm wondering if it's like something a little more general, like it's not hyper. So I'm thinking like rechargeable batteries, or like
What a boring thing to do.
I know that would be terrible. But I don't like that. That's a thing that like would take us way out of contention here.
Mm. Double screens? Oh, no. The Switch should be...
Phil, I'm gonna say franchise.
$80?
It's a franchise of some kind.
I don't like that.
A franchise of some
I
kind.
mean,
That's an answer I would give.
80's a lot.
yeah. I mean, it's just fine. I'll go 76. Let me say 76 instead of 75.
But that's closer than all the 75s we've been having, and so it's real easy to just fall into 5-point increments, isn't it? And so like if he was like gonna do like sub 50, then I was gonna go away from it. But and I was expecting like a 60 or something, but he went like high 70s, 80s, right? So like it's probably a franchise then. But because the handheld stuff is so key,
Animal Crossing.
not really a handheld.
That's how I remember back in the day.
But also
That's what it
Steam
was.
Deck got a 75.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking it's more third party.
30.
Steam Deck and Nintendo.
Yeah, I mean 30's fine. It's enough to show you that it's the wrong way.
Square Enix.
PlayStation would be higher.
PlayStation was 1.
Yeah, so it would be higher if it was Square Enix. Square Enix has a lot of association
5.
with PlayStation.
Right, but I'm just trying to grab publisher.
Yeah. Yeah, 'cause we were
5.
holding on to Nintendo, but no, because Xbox is also was low. I was gonna do the Ally, the Xbox Ally.
You put way more weight on that than actually exists. It's really funny to me.
It's funny. Maybe that's not true. When we talk about one of our stories later, maybe it's pretty substantial, more than we think. But that's for later. For now, I will say, this is a bad one, but cross-platform.
Not bad.
Eliminate this Nintendo talk.
I mean, I kind of feel like we were already there with the Steam Deck, so I don't know why you're still there, but okay.
I literally told you not to follow the thread on the Steam Deck thing, so for cross-platform, I'm going to say 1.
Why did he give us 75 for Steam Deck?
What aspect of the Steam
It
Deck?
will all
76
will
for
be made
franchise.
clear.
Well, franchise
All will be made clear.
Franchise was high, so a franchise. That's why I asked cross-platform, because it was like, well, was it on both consoles?
If it's not cross-platform, why is he giving us high numbers for multiple different
I know.
consoles?
But he gave it for one for the other big publishers, Xbox and PlayStation.
Capcom.
5.
I'm confused.
Ports.
You just didn't follow my advice. I said not to follow the ports.
Yep.
Fucking 65.
Buttons.
Buttons.
You know? $77.
A lot of things have buttons.
If you fuck this up, that's such a clear like alley-oop of the direction we should go now. And if you say some dumb
Controllers,
shit,
like controller stuff. What's the Steam? No, because he said not to go down that line.
I literally said don't follow the thread of the Steam Deck.
Yeah.
But I put it deliberately on the same level as DS, 3DS, and Switch.
do I need to spell it out for you?
Do so.
Okay. So we've gotten the same for all of these different consoles, right?
Mhm.
But we got even more points for buttons. So you should probably say a button that is shared amongst these different handhelds.
Oh man, I like the way your brain thinks, Tavin, but
Oh, you're away from
that's
that.
all I'll say.
That's not true. So let's say not X though. A.
I would have gone X, but A works as well.
Isn't X have a PlayStation on though?
They've
You
all
know,
got X's.
I think deliberately, I have to say 1.
Huh. Okay. Thumbstick.
1.
Mm.
0. Matter of fact,
Touchpads?
I'll say 0.
No, the other things don't
0.
have touchpad.
What?
You got to think about what the things that we've had. I think I'm off. I don't know why he gave me 77 for buttons.
You are off. It'll all be made clear. All will be made clear.
I mean, touchpad's not. I want to say touch screen now,
Hmm.
but I don't think that's right either.
He's shaking his head. Say it.
Let me get. You know what?
Oh,
Let's go
man.
more analog. Game Boy.
75.
Okay. All right.
Emulator.
75.
At first, I thought no, but then I thought maybe.
Yeah.
Retro?
70.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
You think maybe Dolphin? The Dolphin emulator?
I said emulator though. I think that'd be higher.
Yeah, you're
That's a
probably
general
right. You're
thing.
probably right.
So, what is the angle here? I do not have an angle. Let's say, fuck it, touchscreen, all the way. No, it's not. But
0.
No.
emulators are high, and it was kind of leaning toward like randomizer. And I don't know how that
That's
makes.
an interesting idea, but that doesn't connect with the
It does
consoles.
not, no.
Unless we're just like really off and we've
Unless-
just been scoring high randomly.
Pokemon is always on those consoles. Randomizers are big in Pokemon, but you do it on the PC, the computer. You never said PC. It's Steam Deck.
I like your logic there. I really do. I'm going to just say Pokemon and see what happens.
90.
Stupid. Connor, I think you got it. Connor, I think you got it. I think you found it, Connor. Connor, I think you found it.
Randomizers.
There you go.
76.
Not
No.
76, uh-huh.
Honestly, 70. 70.
Okay.
Big Pokemon. Big
Pokemon. Maybe something.
bare bones RPGs.
Did I say characters earlier? I don't think I
no.
did. I don't think I did.
What characters work?
Well, just like characters.
Oh, I
like,
see.
You know,
Well, it could be.
because I mean, he gave franchise like an 80.
Red.
Well,
because
I
they
said
have red in
76.
it.
What did he say for emulator? He said something high for emulator, right?
75?
Yeah,
70? 75,
something
yeah.
like that.
75. 75.
It's nonsense.
Why is Nintendo only 50? I don't know. It's your turn, right?
Yeah. What is it?
No, you just said randomizer, so it's my turn.
Mm-hmm.
Characters.
1.
Okay, not a character.
Mm-hmm.
Franchise has got an 80. I would just start plucking off Pokemon games.
That's what I'm doing. I'm just thinking of what. Pokemon, not the title, but the creatures. No, I'm joking.
The creature?
I'm going to smack you
Mhm.
silly.
Starters.
Interesting.
Starters?
Mm-hmm.
Fucking.
Yeah, I told you to pick titles.
It's not
I
going
don't
to
know why
help you,
didn't
but
go
it's not going to help
titles.
you, but 50.
Yeah.
It's not going to help you, but 50.
Soul Silver.
90.
Pokemon related. I mean, Pokemon copies.
What are you doing?
What?
You know, Tavin, I don't know why you get
What do
so
you
hot
mean?
about it.
What are you doing?
There's so many. Like,
What do
we
you-
have no
what do you
clue of
even
any of
mean
these
by
things,
that?
and it's connected to the Steam Deck. It's not just
Pokemon
titles.
copies?
Yeah, like there's so many copies.
Oh, like Power World and shit?
Yeah, like things like that. Like Pokemon in their copies.
Fucking 15?
Why are you not just saying titles? Clearly, they're retro titles. They're some of the older ones. So you should start saying the old ones. And the reason Steam Deck is on there is because the same reason Emulator's on there, because you're probably going to use an emulator to play it.
Well, then go on.
Fire Red.
90.
Pokemon Black.
90.
Now-
I'm going to go ahead
now-
and save you some time here. Every single Pokemon title will be 90.
Okay.
So you're wrong, Tavin. You know, this
It's
game I've
better
noticed,
than Pokemon
I've noticed,
copies,
I've
you
noticed you have
fucking
like this bluster
idiot.
with guessing this game, and you've been very wrong almost as much as I've been wrong. Yeah, I think you need to-
My scores have on average been higher,
I think
for
I got us-
sure.
Didn't I get us to 75%? Last I checked, I did.
I don't remember
Yeah,
the.
you've also gotten us to 5, to 1, to,
To
you know.
0.
You keep saying things that are just
Yeah, you
clearly
got
not
several
right.
zeros.
This is the fire that I feel when I'm on your side, Phil, where I'm just like, why are y'all even thinking that way?
It's very interesting. Like, we kind of run the gambit with where y'all are thinking, and I'm doing my best to try to bring y'all in the right direction.
Pokeball?
100%,
There it
Tavin.
is.
100.
Balls. So, explain your reasoning
Button.
for.
It has a button on it. It has a button on it.
Okay.
It has a button
I'll
on it.
accept
It
that.
does have a button.
I think, Steam Deck was too high, but he was right. We shouldn't have followed that.
Steam Deck. I put Steam Deck on there on the same as the consoles that y'all were guessing because you can also play Pokemon on it.
Sorry, the
Allegedly,
dog's
through
like
emulators,
dancing over
allegedly.
there, and I'm like,
Yeah,
trying
sorry,
to
it was
figure out what she's
distracting.
doing.
Like, I don't know what the hell she. Yeah.
She's
Do we want to do one more? I have another one. Do we want to do one
we
more?
can do one more and then probably just finish out with that.
We can move on.
Let's go with like one more mini game
No, like another round of this.
or one more guessing skill.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. I will lock in right now.
I want Connor to do this sometime, just because his numbers are gonna be like just stupid.
Yeah, they're gonna be crazy. They're gonna be crazy.
Whose turn is it first?
Connor, you go first this time.
Let's say Sega.
Interesting.
Phil. So Pokemon.
I'm
the
not
easy
mad
cheap
at it.
answer.
I'm not mad at it.
5.
He said 5.
5. Not Sonic. A pathetic character who's only popular because of the time that he existed in. Let's see. Didn't get a rise out of Phil. Worthless.
I mean, it'd be such an alternate universe, but I think Sonic could do numbers today if it started today. I just don't know what that would look like, though.
Like Frontiers.
No, because we wouldn't get Frontiers if we didn't already have Sonic.
Hardware.
50%.
No.
Mm.
I'll say the same as Sega and say 5.
Not really hardware centric. You know, it worked out. PlayStation.
I'll say 75.
75 PlayStation. I think he's using that as like the space where something's associated with it, but in some like distant way. If buttons was the last one, basically the only reason it was there.
I think you might be right.
No, I
would use.
I
the
said 50 for
60s.
button.
I would use like the 50s and 60s.
I said 50
that
for button.
range, but I think you're right.
That's true.
Character.
$80.
Probably a character.
Ass.
Okay.
Character that has like a notable.
You say
like,
ass?
you're like, hey, that character has an ass like on them, like
81.
Okay, there we go. So the character has an ass, Tavin.
I'm mad that worked.
It's a substantial one.
Who has an ass?
Who
I
has
don't
an
even
ass?
know. I gotta start thinking.
Cortana. Say Cortana.
Video games are so focused on tits. Like
I
Say
I
Batman.
don't like the reasoning for Connor. You fell into something. It's not for the reason you think.
interesting.
It sucks. I mean, it sucks. Ass isn't bad. Not a character that has
No.
an ass.
Well, I think it works for both lines of thinking. I'm gonna say Stellar Blade. Oh, that's not the character name. Fuck. What is the character name?
Which character you say?
30. No, that's still too high. 15.
It's not that one.
This is not it at all. Near.
15.
I understand you can look up her skirt, but like, it's not like ass.
Well, I never said that at all.
Okay.
Who said anything about to be an ass?
Oh, is it different? We were talking about a different near character with ass.
Talking about something
I'm
else.
moving away from the ass. I gotta get away from this. I can't think about that. PlayStation 1.
75 for PlayStation.
85.
It's on PlayStation 1.
Could be a PS2 thing, and he gave himself a little bit of room to go.
So,
But I would start looking at PS1 generation stuff.
well, let's clear that up. PS2.
$84.
Okay, so
That was less.
yeah. But by
So
one,
that would tell me started on PlayStation 1,
It's PlayStation
got
2.
to PlayStation 2. Could be wrong. Could be wrong.
We'll
Your
see.
turn, right?
Solid Snake.
Yeah. He's got ass.
He's got ass.
15.
Ah, damn.
15.
Raiden, because we see his ass.
I feel like PS2 would have been more.
15.
Yeah, that's true, yeah. More of a joke.
And the
answer, but-
15 was so wrong that, like, it's
Yeah.
clearly not Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah. So, PlayStation 1. What's a bad PlayStation 1 game? I'm still thinking in terms of
Bad?
Because I
Oh,
mean,
you're still on ass is bad.
He said
and not
not for the
ass
reason you
ass.
think when I was saying
Right. Final Fantasy.
10.
I'm lost.
Dead or Alive.
Oh, good one, Connor.
It's on PlayStation.
I don't.
1.
Was it on PlayStation 1?
They've started there, yeah. I believe it did.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
15.
I'm curious now.
But what was bad and made it
You
to
heard me say 15.
another generation?
Hmm.
I don't know. I don't think you're right in that. But I'm not like willing to discard it 100%.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's the right way. I'm gonna say, you know what? Human.
1.
Connor, you gotta start looking at some anthropomorphic, maybe. What was character? 80? Bill?
I believe it was 80.
Gex.
$80.
Other anthropomorphic.
That actually surprised. Was Gex on PlayStation?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Crash.
Can you be more specific? Crash, like, is it an action?
Just say Bandicoot.
Bandicoot.
100%.
Why is his reaction like so solid? He's like he was unhappy with that. Crash.
Well, let me walk you through why ass was 81. Because you spend because you spend 90% of all those games looking at Crash's ass.
Okay.
Because you're walking away from the camera.
Until you're not.
which is not
So you're
that
not.
often.
You know, you would
It's
think
not that
so,
often.
but it's more often than you think.
Gotta get that side profile.
No, primarily you're walking forward, which is away from the camera. I mean, literally, I think they literally
You run at the camera
called
like
the prototype.
every.
They called the
3 days.
prototype
Wow.
for Crash Bandicoot Sonic's ass game.
Huh.
Really?
Yep.
Huh, I guess it kind of makes sense.
My wrist hurts.
Oh, he's just a baby.
Let's go ahead and for our last mini game, let's go for what Tavin has for us.
Yep. All right. Gentlemen, I've got a landscaping here. And this one should actually be pretty easy. I don't think I grabbed the most difficult things this week. So let
Pathetic.
me bring up the shot. The shot. There we go. And of course, landscaping is where I have collected images of landscapes from games. And these two gentlemen have to compete against each other in order to guess where the game is. They will buzz in. Phil?
Since we're over Discord and I'm at a disadvantage,
If it's a
are
tie,
we
you get the
locking
advantage.
in? Okay, that's fine. If it's a tie, I get the advantage. Okay.
Or if I feel like Discord was being spotty,
Oh, I see.
he'll get the advantage.
So, in other words, in government, that kind of argument would just be used to screw over one party in favor of another.
I don't think this is gonna. I don't think it's gonna happen as often as you think it is.
Like, advantageous to me or him?
We'll have to find out.
Well, last week it was advantageous to you because you did a bunch of fucking Resident Evil quotes for games I never played.
I'm a businessman with standards. Such a good game. Anyways, I'm gonna start with a bit of a gimme, and I believe that you two gentlemen will be able to decipher this.
I just get my
quite
phone real quick.
quickly.
One second.
So, you're gonna use your phone?
I'm assuming so. I don't know how big the screen is here.
Oh, I mean, sure.
No, that's fair.
Fair, I guess. Yeah. Whenever you're ready, take your time.
I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. Here we go. Sending now.
Buzz.
That was a hard Connor, Phil.
Yeah.
It was a hard Connor.
Come on.
It was quite some
I
time.
said it before he said it in my ears.
Yeah, but it was. I get what you're saying, Phil. But to your to Tavin's point, it was like 1.5 to 2 seconds.
He
before
finished.
You said anything.
He finished the word. There was a beat, and then we heard you.
That's lame. Okay.
We could. If it's that hard, we'll do lock-ins. But I don't feel like lock-ins are gonna help us here
Demon Souls.
because it's obviously Demon Souls.
Yeah.
Here we go.
It's fucking lame, dude.
We'll do a round 2.
Buzz.
That was a hard Phil.
Yeah.
The hardest of Phils. Phil.
Mass Effect 3.
Buzz.
Connor.
Mass Effect 1.
Yeah.
You were both incorrect.
Okay. Buzz.
Phil.
Buzz. Mass Effect 2.
There you go. Okay.
Damn,
We got
like
the
one.
round.
As soon as I knew it wasn't 3, I knew it was 2.
Yeah.
So when Connor said 1, I was like, yes.
You had the opportunity. You missed it. I'm so sorry for you.
Looks like 1.
Here we go. Round that is 1 point each. Tied game. Round number 3. Boom.
Buzz.
Phil.
Halo 3 ODST.
You are correct. That is Halo 3 ODST. He nailed it.
Never played it.
Shut up.
I didn't. I only played Firefight.
What?
Yeah, that's all I
No,
did.
you've played the campaign with us.
This was in Firefight.
Campaign? No. Oh, this is Firefight?
This was in Firefight. This
Oh.
this level. The zoo? Absolutely it was in Firefight.
There's no way you haven't played ODST.
I never played with you, certainly.
No way.
Yeah.
That doesn't seem
I
right.
I played ODST, but I didn't play the campaign of ODST, which is where I thought this was only from.
It's like the last level.
Mm-hmm.
They do the same thing that like Reach does, except you win. All right. Well, interesting. Here we go. Round number 4. There are 5 of these. Phil is currently in the
Who
lead.
would have thought?
Boom.
Buzz?
Oh shit.
Connor.
That's not it at all. Is that Space Marine 2?
That is Space Marine 2.
Oh, fuck, yeah.
It is.
You know,
indeed.
I had the thought. I wasn't sure.
I wouldn't
wasn't
expect
sure
you to play
Tevin
that.
would reach for that one.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Yeah.
But we both played it, so it makes sense.
I tried to see, be like, all right, well, what have they played? You know.
Tyranid
Apparently
biomass.
Connor
we both
hasn't
played
played
that.
one of the better
Me-
Halo campaigns, but okay.
Me and Connor played that one together a little bit.
We did.
I was nervous of Connor having too much of an advantage there, but how hesitant he was, I think that one did okay.
Yeah.
And then finally, round number 5. Are we ready, gentlemen? Final round.
Final win.
Tie game.
Game.
Whoever gets this
I'm
wins.
ready.
All or nothing. Sending. In.
Buzz.
Oof, tough.
Yeah, I know it too now.
Tough. Phil.
Yeah, it's fucking. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm blanking on the fucking name.
Oh no.
Buzz?
Oh.
I don't know when I could steal.
I'll give him a few seconds. 5,
Fuck. It's
4,
it's
3.
Dead Cells. No, fuck. I'm wrong.
I'm
It's
taking
Signalis.
Dead
Signalis.
Cells. I'm
Fuck.
taking
Signalis.
Dead Cells as an
Yeah,
answer.
it's
and that
Signalis,
is
Signalis,
incorrect.
Signalis,
Connor,
yep.
you have it. It is Signalis.
It looked kind of weird to be Signalis, but I was like, oh wait, no, the graphics,
Yeah,
the pixels.
I fixed it in my head, but I fucked it up. It's fine.
Yeah.
You had to accept the first answer.
It is what it is. It is what it is. Gentlemen, congratulations. Good game. Good game. A little bit of a landscaping there.
I need it to be said. I'm usually the one that does landscaping.
Uh-huh.
The ones where I haven't done it, I've won every time so far, I think. So I'll say I am.
Just talking shit. That's all you got nothing to back it up. You're just saying things.
Well, I did the last 2 games, so that's all I remember. Other than that, who knows? Memory's a fickle thing. I do sound like that.
Landscaping.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for joining me for this wonderful episode of the Piggy Bank. This, of course, let us know in the comments if you were able to figure out what word I was going for before these guys, and how just wrong they were for trying to guess. At one point, he was thinking fucking rechargeable batteries. What the fuck?
I didn't. Listen, man. It was just stuff that recharges. I don't know, man. I was trying.
And then let us know.
I
if
didn't
you
like it.
got,
I didn't
let
go
us know
for
the injustice that Connor ended up getting that first one, even though we said we would give me grace. I said it before he even started talking for the Demon Souls round.
There was even a tie. You have to remember, Phil.
Anyway.
There's a delay on your end too. You're not 1-to-1.
Let's thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time, boys. Let's say goodbye.
Goodbye and good luck.
Bye. I should have had the button ready.